Dude, I
I
remember.
wish it would be re-released already.
I remember actually you remember when they used to have like game sample things like in Walmart and other stores like that,
Hmm.
where you could like just walk up to the controller and like play demos and stuff.
Oh yeah, I miss
I
that.
remember trying to play Metroid Prime on one of those when I was a kid, but I had literally zero understanding of what was going on. So I just kept rolling around in the morph ball and couldn't figure out how to do anything. I was like, man, this game sucks. No one's ever gonna play this.
I remember. I think the day I bought Metroid Prime. Well, I bought. Me and my brother for his birthday. We got a GameCube, and my mom's like, "Pick out two games you want, or pick out a game you want, one for each." He picked Mario Kart Double Dash, best Mario Kart by the way, and I got Metroid Prime because I saw the cover. I was like, "That looks cool," and it was one of the scariest games I'd ever played up to that point. I couldn't actually get past the beginning part of the game for like 3 months because I was just so scared of that game.
It's kind of funny how that ends up working a lot of the times.
Legit.
Man, there was a game from my childhood that used to scare me too, but I cannot remember the life. Or blah, 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 blah. What am I thinking? Oh, I remember. There was a Scooby-Doo game, like Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, and I had it when I was like really little,
Oh yeah.
sub 10 years old or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it was literally just a Scooby-Doo game, there were aspects of it that kind of freaked me out. Like there were plenty of jump scares in it, like enemies like jumping out from behind pots and stuff, and it would just like scare me to death. And I'd be like, "Oh my god!" But that game was pretty tight, actually. It was a pretty good little platformer.
Yeah. I think I have that somewhere. Maybe on PS2.
Yeah, that's what I had it on.
Nice.
And I remember, as I tend to always do, like when I remember a game from my childhood, I'm like, oh, I wonder what the speed game is for that. It's like, and I remember I looked it up, and it was actually, it wasn't like super mega crazy, but it had like some pretty cool like sequence breaks and skips in it, like jumping off stuff that you're not supposed to and getting into areas early, and you just kind of run of the mill speed run things. But I think the version that they primarily use is the GameCube version, probably because it like loads the fastest or something.
Ooh yeah.
So, but I have thought about like, hey, you know what? Maybe if this whole Jack 3 thing doesn't work out, maybe I just need to switch to Scooby-Doo.
The Scooby-Doo community.
Scoobert-doobert. Which I've been enjoying this game too much. The jetboard's too cool. Can't be replaced.
You're bored. Bruh. Mario Sunshine came out on day in Japan. Freaking lame-o. Why couldn't I get on my birthday in America?
Mark.
It came out on my 7th birthday.
Talk about another kind of legendary game with great movement in it, honestly.
Oh yeah.
The 3D
Sunshine's
Mario games have just incredibly simple and yet deep movement systems. It's kind of incredible.
Oh yeah. It's smooth.
Schmoof.
Schmoof. Schmoovert. I think it was actually, yeah, this was my first 3D Mario game. I never played 64. I didn't even know the Nintendo 64 existed until I was like 8 or 9.
Nintendo 64. It came out in 1964. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the games were in black and white.
Actually, in 1964, the whole world was in black and white.
Yeah, I
We
know,
didn't get
right?
color until 76.
Yes.
I have to consciously remind myself of that whenever I see like old black and white photos. I have to remind myself like this was taken in a world where there is color. I just can't see it in this picture. Like, friggin' World War I was not fought in black and white.
Well, they discovered color after World War II.
Have either of you guys ever seen Annihilation with Natalie Portman in it?
I have.
Okay.
I've only seen it the one time though, and I was kind of confused by it.
It's like you know that shimmering thing that they go into, like that the whole movie's about, basically. That's what happened to the world. Like, somebody was walking through a swamp in Florida one day, and all of a sudden they're like, "What is this thing? Why is it so whatever it is?" And then they touch it, and then boom, there's color in the world.
That is hilarious.
It is kind of crazy though when you think about like the visible spectrum of light, and you think, well, there are other spectrums of light that we can't see, but what would it look like if we could see them?
Super color.
Super color.
Super colors.
It'd probably just be mad annoying though, because everything would just be there'd just be stuff in the way all the time if you could see all the spectrum of light. Now that I think about it, really and truly, I just want to be able to like swap to heat vision at any given moment or night vision, just like by blinking my eyes a certain way. You're like, oh shoot, it's dark, but I don't want to turn any lights on. Blink, blink. Instant night vision.
Boom. I'll be back.
Hi, me. So, mechanically speaking, John? Oh wait, did you say you had to be back too?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm still here.
I was like, before I get off on this big long question, and then I never get a response, and then it ends up on my PV, and I'm really embarrassed. I should probably ask. But like, so is like the general layout of the Star Wars game the same, or have they like made a bunch of changes? Because they all kind of had like the same build essentially, like all the older games did. I didn't know if this one was like that or not.
The only Lego game I've only ever played like 2 Lego games. Lego Star Wars. And that was the one on the Game Boy Advanced from all those years ago. And the other one was on DS. I think it was the the Clone Wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Clone Wars animated show.
Yeah.
Like Lego. Those are the only 2 that I have played.
I don't have any personal experience with either of those, but I know that the ones that I played like on PS2 and PC and maybe even PS3, they all kind of pretty much had like the same. Like you had a hub world where you would go to each of the individual stories, like characters would kind of roam around in the hub world that you could, by interact with, I mean you could like kill.
Well, when you start the game, you select what story you want to play.
Okay.
It's not necessary. I don't know if there is a hub world.
Okay.
So I'll say no. But again, I haven't beat the game. It's kind of like you can pick which, trilogy you want to start with.
Okay.
So, like, you could start with Episode 1, Episode 4, or Episode 7. And you can swap in... Actually, I can show you. Actually, you know what? I'll just stream the game, and I can just show you.
Well, there is one minor problem with that.
It'll be on your PV thing, wouldn't it?
No. I can't take my hands off the controller.
That is true. That is true.
I mean, I could, but I'm gonna lose time. Just let me wait until the next loading screen, and I'll start doing some of the fastest clicks in the West.
You're fine. You're fine. I gotta.
But it
travel
be,
back to a different.
It wouldn't be on my screen or anything. The only thing that they see are my splits and then my gameplay. Like, it shouldn't pick up my screen at all.
Yeah.
At least I hope not. If so, then something is very wrong.
It's like spoilers for Lego Star Wars. My game crashed.
No.
I don't think it liked me streaming.
R.I.P. I had just
Anyways.
brought up Discord too.
Anyways, you launch the game, you get into the main menu, and when you start a new game, it's like, here are the stories. You can pick which one you want to start with. And like I said, you can start with episode 1, 4, or 7. And I think you can actually switch between the stories themselves. So, like, if you're like, oh, you get halfway through episode 4, you want to play episode 7, well, you can hop over and start episode 7.
Okay. I think
But to get access to the other stories, you have to beat, its predecessor.
Yeah.
To get episodes 2 and 3, you gotta beat 1,
I feel like, the Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga kind of played like that, where you had to beat so much of it before you could move on, but you didn't have to, like, play through... Like, if you picked the prequel trilogy, you didn't have to play through each movie, basically, before you could move on.
Yeah.
Like, you could just beat most of the first one, or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I get a boost, please?
You start with 1, 4, and 7, and you can start in either of the trilogies. It's just you get the ones that come after them, you have to beat those. And you have to beat the whole story. Just the story, you don't have to 100%.
Yeah.
You just gotta beat, to get episode 5, you have to beat episode 4. To get episode 6, you have to beat episode 5,
So on and so forth.
Yes. But, it looks amazing. It is extremely fun. The only, main complaints I could probably say is, I've had a few crashes, and I don't quite know, what causes them.
Right.
It's just they kind of happen.
What was time on the split? Who authorized this time loss? It's a trick question, actually, it was me. Because, I'm probably going to wait till it goes on sale, because I'm not, busting to play it or anything. But
Yeah.
I was
going to say, I hope this kept my progress.
I cannot believe
That'd
I
be
yorked
really
that
sad.
boost.
Okay, from what I can tell, yeah. Honestly, I would say, oh yeah, it is totally worth just buying it, whole price. But,
Let's see, my
if
problem.
if you wanna wait
Yeah, 'cause-
for having the money, there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine.
It's not even a having the money thing. It's more I'm so invested in Jack right now that if I bought a new game, I'd feel compelled to play it. But I also feel like I've got a lot of good momentum going in terms of my learning progress and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm kind of wanting to I really want to get, before I play any other game or really even focus super heavy on another category, even in this game, I really want to get a good time in No OoB. Just because I didn't think I'd get this far. Honestly, I was pretty sure I'd be doing this for months. I'd get sub 45, and I'd be like, all right, I'm happy with that. This is fine. And then I'd just kind of do it, kind of in a casual thing, or not super casual, but you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't take it very seriously. But now I'm holy frick! I'm as it stands at this moment, I'm number 7 on the boards for No OoB. My sum of best is technically below the world record time, which, I'm not going to play that good ever. but in theory, if I played, cracked out of my brain, I could, in theory, do it. Or basically, just all my best parts, I could do it, right? And she's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So, that in and of itself is kind of... And it's also just fun. I mean, obviously I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun.
Oh, yeah. You've had a tremendous growth in that game.
It's been, like... it's kind of weird, too, because, like... I mean, you know how I get. Like, I tend to be a perfectionist. And then, like, I mess up.
Oh,
yeah. Like, it's trash. I'm trash at this. And then I'm like, dude, you've been doing it for, like...
I played Borderlands 2 with you for years. I know. I know.
But, like, I don't know.
That may also be part of the reason why I'm, like, on Borderlands 2.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure, man. I feel like now, though...
I'm not blaming you, but I'm blaming you.
That's perfectly... That's fine. I will accept
No,
that.
no, I'm not blaming you. No, it's just... When you play a game for so long...
Yeah, no, for sure, dude.
It just gets old.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Especially if it's Payday 2.
Payday was one of those things where, like, there came a point in time where I asked myself, like, am I ever going to actually get tired of this game? Almost in, like, a concerned way. I was like, has this game just ruined other video games for me? Am I ever going to be able to play anything else and have fun? But then eventually I was just... I too got, like, kind of sick of it. Really, it was the latest Infamy update, like, shot my inner completionist in the face.
Oh, yeah, because, like, the Infamy level is, like... 500 or something like that?
Yeah, and like I did the math calculations, like if I didn't, like, you know, if I did one Infamy a day, it would take me over a year. And doing one Infamy a day is going to be like several, like probably realistically a couple hours worth of work at the least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't devote that kind of time in my life to being a completionist in this game, even if I love it. Like, I just can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's insane.
Like, I'm really glad that happened. We'd probably still be playing it.
Probably, honestly. Like, I needed to be broke from that game, dude.
You really did.
Like, I still don't mind, like...
I tried a few times. Like, hey, Cody, you want to play this game? Hey, Cody, how about Borderlands 2? Yeah. Man, I'm tired of Borderlands 2, but if it gets him away from that, I'll play.
Well, another hard thing for me was, like, for such a long time, it was hard for me to, like, get into a game.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to be comfortable with a game and, like, know it, but there wasn't, like, any new games coming out that, like, really just would suck me in, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was having to push constantly. Like,
that's just an issue games have had for a while. It's just, like, they're not as engaging.
Well, we started to get into, like, Alien, I almost said Isolation, but it was, like, what is it, Firefight or whatever?
Yeah.
But, like, that was one of those things where, like, the first couple hours, I was like, yeah, I'm into this. And then after the first couple hours, like, the luster was gone, because I was like, this is it. That's all there is to this.
Yeah, yeah.
And, I mean, in theory, you could say Payday 2 is, like, the same way, and I'll give you that. But there was just... The Payday 2 had, like, a certain sort of charm that just resonated with me that was hard to replicate. And that's the big thing. It's not a mechanics thing. It's, like, a charm thing.
Yeah. Well, with the Aliens game, it's more tailored to... Hey, it's aliens.
Right.
If you're an Alien fan, you're going to be more into it.
No, for sure. And, like, as someone who has seen the first Aliens movie, but, like, half-watched it, even though it's, like, a classic, you know, it's kind of like, you lose a bit of the, of the appeal of the game, just because you're not, like, invested in the franchise.
I see Damus still keeps tabs on his old beacons.
Yeah.
I've got to see you immediately. I've landed out by the Oasis, but I don't have much time.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Find me.
Hey.
You know, the pace isn't hot, but it's not awful. I've been, like, a steady amount behind after Satellite, which is really all I can ask for, is consistency. I say as I miss a restart mission. Menuing moment. What's up?
What's up?
Ah! Frick. Keep messing up.
Hey, I was distracted. Hi, Rocky.
Hi. You missed the what's up?
Aw.
You missed the train, bro.
What do we even have the drills for?
Like,
Hey,
you were
Chad.
there for practice on Saturday, man. Come on.
I can't help it. I got held up at the station. I was trying to morph into Cleveland Brown there for some reason. I got held up at the station.
Next Star Wars character idea, just Cleveland, but in space. Sounds
My
like a
name is Cleveland Brown and I'm in space, Dad. His boat blows up. He's just a Jawa.
Oh, what's up, Chan? I didn't even hear you pop in.
Oh.
Yeah, the joint scene.
Oh! Hello, goodbye. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, wait, I messed my cue. What's up?
What's up?
Dang it, I should have been at practice Saturday.
I already heard my voice screaming last time.
No boosts, Sag.
I leave and then I come back and there's more people.
What's up?
Noise again, and now there's like 20 people here.
Literally, the call is like at max capacity. Don't even know any of the people in here. It's like, how did these people get here?
Man, I played a mission earlier on Deep Rock, and like, I was thinking of joining the chat, but it wasn't. It was like an hour ago. There's nobody on there. But I was thinking of joining the chat, so I put it on like private, so that if I joined the chat and somebody else joined me, if they wanted to, they could join. And that was a mistake. That mission was horrible.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
It was a fucking recovery mission, and it was in the Azure World with a cave complexity of 3, and I was on extreme difficulty, and it was non-stop attacks. There were no swarms because it was a constant swarm. It never ended, and I got attacked by 2 master exploders and like 4 fucking Griffin oppressors at the same time.
Jeez, dude.
Oh, man.
Actually,
I would have just cried and left.
I cried, but I toughed it out. I managed to complete it, but holy shit, was it an ordeal. I'll tell you, man. If the laser beam didn't have an AoE, I would be fucked. It's so useful for when there's swarmers around, because you can just point it at the ground and shoot, and it'll just kill all of them around you.
Okay, y'all. Or those who are here. I need you to do me a favor. The new, that homebrew I just posted today, could you all check it out and judge it for me? I've been nervous about it.
Oh.
now when you say
Flash
judge,
screen.
do you mean be judgmental, or do you mean judge it fairly and rightly?
You know, like, criticisms. Just tell me if it's good or if it needs
Unfortunately,
work.
I'm not an authority on these things. I don't know anything about homebrew stuff.
If you want someone to tear it to shreds, just send it to Nick. He'll find 50 things wrong with it.
Jeez.
I'd rather do it with people I know.
I did give it a once over. And let me go through it again.
John, you here?
No.
Could you do it as well, please?
I haven't looked at it, and I'm speedrunning, or I would, but I can already tell you, it needs more jetboard.
Jetboard proficiency.
Yes, can I just point dump into hover, please? Ah, frick, my movement.
Ooh, nice. A Fey trait and a Fiend trait. That's pretty nice.
No. The rotator
that.
strikes again.
Yeah, I've given it a once over, and yeah, it's pretty good to me, champ.
But like I said, this thing's been driving me off the wall since I posted it.
Yeah. I had to be nervous. Pretty good.
Thank you. See if John would check it out.
I gotta have Not again.
Oh no, I gotta fight Jello.
Oh,
Hi, Cypress.
hi everybody.
Cypress, bye.
What you want?
I made a homebrew yesterday and I posted it today because I got finished. You want to look at it and see what you think?
What you doing in my waters?
Homebrew stuff. Like,
So I'm kind of scared over here now. Those guys in the skeld thing, have you guys got your 15 minutes of fame thing done? Because I sure fucked up.
What?
Yeah, I got mine done.
What about you, Cypress? Do you have yours?
not yet.
Yeah.
Well, considering tomorrow's supposed to be session 0, you know, I didn't think it was gonna be. I'm not getting anything on that link.
Prick.
Huh.
Mommy was calling you. That Twi'lek is practicing Jack 3 again.
Oh, no, not practicing. We're on pace, baby. Someone said we don't start until 9, and I said, that's enough time to do a run.
That's fair. Well, I blessed this run even without the bit.
That's actually better than using the points. Here we go. We're in Eco Mines. On pace. Let's go, baby.
Let's see if this works because I got the document version of it as well. Or Google Doc. Homebrew stuff.
Nice.
Is that it? No, wait.
Oh, wait, I can join this stream.
Looks like that's it.
Pog.
I didn't click photos, computer.
Alright, the Feyre link at 4:24 p.m. is not loading for me. I don't know why. Okay, nobody responded to me. Nobody give me any type of acknowledgement I've said anything.
Oh, yeah, I heard
I'm in a
I'm
galaxy
tryna-
far, far away.
I think I'm trying to, like, get the Google Docs version of it because I did Google Docs it before.
It pops up for me. So I don't know why it doesn't work.
Did I hit the death plane? Okay, thank God.
Pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Alright, I loaded it on Microsoft Edge and it works.
Frick, man.
What other browser were you using?
Chrome?
Yeah, I don't work on Chrome anymore. What the fuck? Did I land on a holy hoarder?
Ugh. I've requested access to the Google Doc. You have an abyssal taint.
Oh,
Wait.
Giggity levels rising.
Fuck you, phone.
I think I did that too early. No, okay, I'm fine.
Do you care about typos?
Probably not.
So, before I got edited, when I first typed it out myself, I sound like a foreign person. It was pretty cheesy at first.
You know, this is off topic entirely, and I apologize, but why isn't there a beer on Deep Rock you can drink that increases the amount of ore you can hold?
That'd be nice.
That seems painfully obvious.
Yeah, I know, right? Can't believe I just now thought of that.
It might also be a little OP.
Not really. Well, I mean, like, it's like, why would it really be that strong? You know, what the fuck is that?
Glowy stuff.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's a hole.
Uh-oh.
A mushroom hole.
Bro, it's like an anti-gravity pit.
Nice. Will you get hurt by the glowies?
No, I don't think so.
Nice.
Dude, what? Dude, I'm freaking up.
How bright though.
Stop that.
No kidding. Alright, it's actually make it or break it time though. We're in Palace Ruins, so you might hear me be very sad in a minute. Break. No way. Okay, I'm fine. Dude, I'm stuck. Okay, this is slow, but it's fine. I'm not dead. Frick. There's a lot of time loss. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Just go, Jack. Go, please. Okay. Really, the only huge, like, thing of time loss I have left is if I die a bunch in Darkmaker. I think. So hopefully that won't happen at all.
Dude. Someone recorded the Mortal Kombat movie that came out in '95, and they like released a clip of it on YouTube.
Okay.
Like from a VHS camera back in the '90s.
Amazing.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's
Actual
awesome.
legend status.
That probably took some skill.
Liu Kang versus Reptile crowd reaction.
No, no, Discord's got an update on the phone doesn't mean the transit time is gonna have an update too.
Oh, that was optimal.
Let's freaking go, baby.
Nice.
26 ahead going into second sub rails. Frick. My heart is like exploding.
Take a breath.
Rad boy. Not the heart exploding part, but you know. That's
Take deep breaths. Calm down.
You are right. I
It'll
need to
be
like
fine.
I need to focus more on my breathing when I start getting nervous, I think. Just like I need to like pay my sister or somebody to like stand next to me with a paper bag and hold it over my mouth when I start getting nervous.
bruh.
Bruh.
I've low-key thought about because I've been wanting to possibly get a smartwatch to help with work because it would like help me like with shortcode. I have to do a lot of like multi-factor authentication at work, and I usually just keep my work phone in my pocket, and like it would help a lot just make my life more convenient if I had like a smartwatch or whatever so that I could get the shortcode text on my phone or on my watch, I mean. And like if I did that, I could technically set up like a heart rate monitor on stream. And I really want to do it just so I can show people like how crazy my heart rate gets whenever like I start getting nervous. It's kind of bad, actually. I think it'd be a cool little feature.
Sorry.
You're fine,
Not
man.
perfect for that.
from all the noises and stuff, what did you think of it, Cypress?
Not a fan of it, to be completely honest. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit OP, overpowered. Sorry, keep thinking OP is original poster too. I get stuck in my head. The 4 languages is a bit. The airspeed isn't too terrible. The ancestry lineages options, the Fae and Fiend, there aren't that many, and they're not clearly defined between the differentiations.
I had to tweak them a little bit. To somewhat balance it out.
Yeah, you can always work on it.
I'm sorry if I'm blowing into my mic. I just noticed my thing was like lighting up when I was breathing. I wasn't trying to mean.
Trying to get your breathing under control. It's fine.
I'm not doing it again. That's
Oh, that was optimal. Dude, I just golden dark shit by 6 seconds? What?
what?
I'm playing out of my mind.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna, yeah, whatever. Breathe.
Now all I'm picturing is him going on stream one night. He's just like, and I was taught this breathing technique by my friend Cypress.
I'm gonna make it a channel points reward, just for like breathing exercises, all caps. Anytime I do it, I just have to mimic the McDonald's straw.
Oh, dude, speaking of breathing, I remember in elementary school. Wait, no, actually, it was middle school, I think. I can't remember. But they had this thing like, okay, we're going to teach you what it's like to be a smoker.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, they like made you run around outside.
Yeah.
It's all right, now do that, but then suck through the straw when you breathe.
I'm really scared to look at the mini campaign private messages. There's fucking 53 of them in there.
Oh, nah, don't worry. Most of them is just like me spouting about backstory nonsense.
That may be true. That number is intimidating.
Sure.
Hey, it's me in One Piece.
Guys,
We hit fast cycle, we're in final boss, baby. Let's freaking go.
Woo!
You guys should type some more in that private chat to make it more uncomfortable. Make it 100 and something.
100 messages now.
Holy shit, that's a lot of notifications.
Yeah, I've pretty much got my dude worked out backstory wise and big event wise.
I haven't decided my 15 minutes of fame, but I actually did come up with a pretty substantial backstory for Sarif.
Nice.
I got nothing right now. I've been busy.
You're Shaggy Norville.
Well, his name is Cliff, so I mean.
Aw.
I'll just copy and paste Shaggy's backstory and find and replace Shaggy.
Like, it's good to be on the team, man.
Dude, I need to find a way to share the TikTok my sister sent to me. It was like a Shaggy and Scooby animation. It was like the funniest thing. Like Scoob. Oh gosh, I can't do it. I gotta focus. I'm sorry.
Come on, Scoob, I'm trying to nail this dark ship.
This is really spooky.
I'm gonna make that a point redemption, actually. Like, do a Shaggy voice for a run. Anytime I miss a hover. Oh, frick, man. I can't do it right now. Sorry. I'm trying to, like, whatever. Anyway.
And, this is... I don't know what the DM is thinking, but okay. I guess it's understandable, but I don't understand what they mean.
DM.
Doug Dimmadale.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Oh.
Hold still, you fucking...
Hold still, you devil.
You know, it's one of the best things about the laser beam. You don't gotta fucking reload.
You said that right as the final boss shot a laser, and I thought that's what you were talking about for a second. I was like, what are you talking about?
Not that laser beam.
I'm on fire in my laser. Boo. Dude, speaking of old memes, I've been, for the past few days, I've been going back and watching like Ed and Eddie YouTube poops from like 2007. And let me tell you, bro, they show their age. I still love them though. There's just something so genuine about them and their badness. But back then, that was the funniest thing ever. I don't know why. Weep, weep, weep.
I can't remember. I think this is it. I think. Was there one more? Okay. Alright, well, we definitely got the 41, baby. Let's go. Now we gotta do the final hit. Frick yes, dude.
Woo!
Frick yes.
Wow, imagine playing
41-22. Let's go, baby.
Nice, bro.
Yes!
Woo!
Nice.
Dude,
Heck yeah, boy.
I'm so pumped. Now I'm gonna crash the game.
Like, no way, man! You gotta put that shit on YouTube.
Could you imagine the tragedy if I open up my OBS and then I look and then there's like
It hasn't been recording.
yeah, oh god, I'd lose my mind, bro. All right, I crashed it.
Are you sure it was recording now?
It was. And I'm actually I'm going to stop recording